everybody. So let's take a look at Nvidia. This is a little live intraday look at Nvidia, currently around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today is Friday the 10th. So we did get that CPI data. A little bit of selling pressure that we had off the start. However, Nasdaq, SPY, all doing pretty relatively fine. In my opinion, we are green on those indexes for the day. Some stocks showing a little bit of weakness, some stocks kind of chopping around. Pretty much it's just a lot more of the same that we've been getting the past couple of days. So just taking a look at Nvidia, if you did watch my video from yesterday, I was looking at that 303.96, let's just call it 304 level. That was going to be yesterday's lows on Nvidia. I basically said if we start to crack below and lose those lows, potentially there is room to the downside. So currently Nvidia is trading at 299. If you did take that short position below 304, you know, I'd start to think about taking some profits off now, as we have tested this level of support quite a few times. It is at the bottom of the channel here, so we could hold or we could flush. I think the next level that we really want to look for here, if you do want to give it a little bit more time, is going to be this bottom wick at around 299. If we do start to lose that 299 area, it could be a little bit more selling pressure. So let's kind of look at the setup here. If we just go to around 6:30 a.m., kind of a little indecision candle here. Then we had two big, you know, red bar candles, came all the way down to the lows of yesterday, cracked below, tried to follow through, immediately got bought back up, bounced around a little bit, and then got rejected here at the 5-day moving average on the 5-minute time frame. So the reason that I'm looking at the 5-minute time frame is because if we're going to use 0 days till expiration on these on this day trade, on this swing, or even if you're playing on the equity side, I like to use the 5-minute time frame. It just works better for me than the 1 or the 2-minute. But you know, you could have taken the short play here and it immediately got faked out on this bounce. However, normally what I like to see anytime I'm taking a short position or a long position is this big downward move. Did we reclaim at least 50% of the move and continue to go higher? So you can see here, this bounce did take up about 50% of the move. However, there was no follow through. So if this candle here that I'm hovering over was to start building over, I would have just exited my position and taken my loss there. So you would have had to endure a little bit of pain here, being that you would have got in around this 304, 303.96 level. You'd probably immediately went red on your position soon after. But you can just see here, about an hour and 20 minutes later, we get that clean flush all the way down. Price target was going to be around this lower channel, just because we know we're going to have a little bit of resistance here. So between this candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, even on one of these two candles, you could have taken some profits, walked away with a nice little cash flow trade on a Friday. I hope that helps. Just kind of keep an eye on the video. Let's see what it's doing on some of the bigger time frames. If we just look at the hourly chart here, we can see the Nvidia looks very, very heavy. So we do have these lows here, double bottom wick at around 280. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this level. This would be another price target if we start breaking down below this 299.36, which is what we have today's lows. And you can see these white lines here. This is a Bollinger Band. Anytime the Bollinger Band starts squeezing tighter, we're either going to get a move to the upside or to the downside and kind of squeeze out of those Bollinger Bands here. And in this move, because it looks like we were rolling over here, that was showing a little bit of weakness. Either we were going to break through that, which we did. You know, we got this long wick up, but it was immediately rejected at the top of the range here, and then immediately sold off. And where it sold off was to those lows yesterday. We had that little ramp back up, no follow through, and it looks like Nvidia wants to go a little bit lower today. So let's keep that on watch. Definitely want to keep the indexes on watch as we trickle through the rest of the day. I hope that kind of helps, guys. Just to kind of leave you guys with some notes. If we do lose this level today, this 299 area, next price target's going to be down here somewhere in the 290s. Okay, 290. If you guys are thinking about swinging this into next week, just be careful though, because we could snap back. I would probably exit my trade if we start reclaiming the day's lows from yesterday, which is 303. This is the reason, 303.96. This is the reason why we're entering the trade. So we don't want to let this thing spiral against us and start bouncing up this way and hoping for a move back to the downside. If it does reclaim this level, let's get out of the trade. But if we do come back up here and test this level and we get rejected, expect more follow through to the downside. Kind of hope that helps, guys. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, join that Discord. That link is down in the description box below, and I will see you guys all on the next video.